They're not Valley Sports. Evan, Coach just made a point of talking about the difference in seeing you today versus this Pacers lineup to the preseason. What do you think has changed for you? Just how comfortable you are? What's changed? I don't want to answer. I'm sorry. What has changed in your mind?
Yeah, definitely how comfortable I am. Like every single game is just easier. Like you see more and more things, you learn different things, you get used to the pace of the game, stuff like that. Also, I feel like I'm more aggressive now than I was back then. But those I feel like are like the two main things that has changed.
How different is the physicality of the game from maybe what you saw last year in college and previously, especially against teams like this?
It's definitely one more physical in the NBA than college. The also just bigger people in general. So you just gotta hold your own and impose your will, and I feel like I've been doing that pretty well so far.
What does it say to you about Stevens and Goodwin and just how they stepped up tonight and helped you guys kind of scrap this one out?
Says a lot about their character and how they're always engaged. Like Lamar could have been like not really ready for the moment, but you seen he was, and he came out here and competed. Same as Goodwin, so um, I feel like that just says a lot about their character.
Counselors, the athletic. Emily talked last week about like you coming back and everything, but what's changed in this even this last week so far for you? Being more aggressive offensively, and what are you seeing on the floor that maybe is allowing you to do so?
Um, I feel like through this whole COVID, how we started missing pieces and stuff, um, I feel like I had to become more of a aggressive player throughout this whole entire process, and I feel like that helps the team even more. And um, I just want to do whatever helps the team the most. So that's what I'm trying to step up and do.
Was there like something I guess you like worked on in order to do so, or is it just like a mindset thing? Like I guess like how did you sort of make that like that jump?
I always knew that I could do these type of things. More mental mindset. I feel like your mindset is definitely like one of the main things that excel you or decline you. And over that COVID break, I feel like I got time to think about it and watch the games at home and stuff like that. So I feel like that helped me.
Anything else? Oh, sorry. John.
Hey, Evan, John Rutter, 92.3 The Fan. You found yourself at the top of the key with the ball in your hands a couple of times and didn't look out of place. Is that a situation that you've worked on recently and specifically now with the guard situation?
Um, I feel like yeah, recently I've been putting that spot more often because of our whole guard situation. I feel like I'm comfortable there on the floor already, but I just wasn't really in that position at first. But the team needs that right now, so that's what I supply.
And then have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've been away from the team for as long as you have? And how unfamiliar of a situation was that for you, if so?
Yeah, I've never been in a situation like that for that long away from the team. Um, I've always been there no matter what. So that was a little different, but I feel like I took it pretty well, just stayed locked in, focused, and was ready when I came back.
Thank you.
Finish this off, Christoph.
Hello, Evan. Chrysostaltes says DNA Greece. Congratulations on the win, the performance as well. For you, with all those absences that your team have at this point of the season, do you feel responsible to be a leader on the floor on both ends?
Yeah, I feel like I'm growing into that role just naturally. I feel like I just throw in my 2 cents every once in a while. Whatever I see on the floor, I tell the guys, and they respect it. And same thing, vice versa. So I feel like we have a lot of leaders on the floor right now. Everyone's just stepping up, trying to take what like all the absences. So I feel like everyone's really stepping up to be a leader.
And to see on the bench a player like Kevin Love coming off the bench help you bring a lot of energy. How big for you personally is this?
This is very big. He's been playing great. I think, what is that, like 5 20-point games straight? That's crazy. And he was playing like 20 minutes a game, getting 20 points. So that just says how great of a player he is. And that's what we need right now. So
It's just, we've heard Coach talk about it. We've just heard Evan talk about it. You've been around him, just the difference in how he's dealing with a team like Indiana, and the physicality. You know what it's like being a young big in this league. Just what do you see and what we're all seeing right now in his growth?
Growth was amazing. You know, I'm gonna be a little tough on him. He still has a way to go. You know, there's some points when he was guarding Sabonis, he didn't do what he was supposed to do defensively. But I mean, even that little nitpick, he still did amazing during the game. He still was able to be in the right spot, protect the rim, and do what he needed to do.
Cool dynamic that I don't know if all the fans get to see, but as I hear you kind of push Evan, I see Kevin Love kind of push you.
Right.
Just how does that dynamic work, and how is that pushing you guys to get where you're going right now?
It's huge. Yeah, it's almost like a trickle down effect. You know, Kevin Love, he's been in the league for 25 years now, and I'm still trying to figure out how to navigate my way. And I'm just trying to give Evan every little piece of advice that I can.
Going against I know it was a big part. Pacers are tough in the paint, and you guys did a good job of winning that battle. How important was that? Something that you guys coming in this game winning?
It was huge. That was one of our main focuses during the game. They're a huge paint team. We know they don't shoot a lot of threes, except when they play us. They feel like they hit every single one. And so we really put an emphasis on protecting the paint. Everybody came in to block the shots, to contest everything, and we did what the scout told us to do.
From afar, everybody hears about Lamar and him barking and everything else, and you guys scrapping.
Right.
And him being the leader of that, but what does it mean to have him on the court? And a good one as well. Not only just being a voice, but actually helping you guys win games.
It is huge for Lamar. That the barking, he really took that to heart. He really, he attacked Miles Turner a couple times, and that's a big task. He's I'm gonna give him. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now. He's able to manipulate shots at the rim, but Lamar wasn't scared, and that gave us the extra boost to be aggressive in the paint. And then BG, Brandon, he's came in, he didn't shoot the best, let's be honest, but facilitating the ball, just getting us where he needed to be. And it's only a second game, so that's pretty impressive.
Best shot blocker,
Yeah, I'll give it to my Texas guys.
Thank you.
Joe Noger, Cleveland.com. Just with the guard situation being the way it is, we've seen a lot more of the post-entry passes coming from Kevin Love when he's in there.
Right.
Just what's that been like to work with him on the court and just to get in position and to know that that's where the offense is going to be coming?
It's been good. It has been a lot of post-ups. I think we've gone away from, moving the ball, but tonight was a great example of we still can post up and move the ball. Kevin did a great job finding us, especially finding me on duck-ins, finding the person open on the three. We're able to still learn how to play our game while adding in more post-ups and working through the big man.
Kelsey from the Athletic. Jarrett, how important was this win in the sense of just like what you guys have gone through in this recent stretch, and even just like these last couple games beyond like the losing streak, but just like for confidence, for like just kind of reorienting where you guys are? How important was this one?
It was huge. It could have gone downhill. We still could be soaking about the loss of Rubio. Jetty's out. A lot of guys have gone out, health and safety protocols or injuries. But we definitely needed tonight just to give us that extra boost. We're about to have a long West Coast road trip, so we need wins like these. And it was a grind session. We had to grind this out. It's a tough team to play against. They're gritty, but we held our own till the end, and it's going to help us going forward.
And then with Evan, especially in this since he's come back, it has been more aggressive offensively.
Yes.
What do you see as like the difference there? Or what stood out to you the most in that in this past week?
No, I'm gonna say he's been taking more shots. We want him to shoot the ball. He's 11 for 16. That's great. And we believe that every shot he's gonna shoot is gonna go in. And if he keeps being aggressive, we're going to keep winning games like these.
John,
Hey, Jarrett, John Rutter, 92.3 The Fan. Everyone has talked about how physical Indiana is. Is there any way to really prepare for that other than to just experience it and adjust?
There's a way to prepare. You got to go in with the mindset that, hey, you're not going to get every call. You're not going to, go to the basket without getting bumped. You just have to be ready for that extra level of physicality. Some teams are just known for that, and that's Indiana for us.
And then I noticed a couple of times tonight, you've made some pretty slick bounce passes recently. I think you even threw a lob to Evan. Is that something that you want to be able to provide maybe when you're away from the basket?
Absolutely. I want to provide some level of that. I know I got a long way to be Jokic, but I mean, if I can provide maybe 2 assists, 3 assists, just finding the open man, finding the backdoor cutter, that's going to go a long way for us.
Thank you.
Robert.
Hi, here Rodriguez from Pinta Cup, Spain. Hi, Jarrett. Hola, Jarrett. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien. Today we won in the paint, but beyond the arc, we let 19 threes. What do the team need to close the shots?
It's tough because we wanted to take away the paint, so that's going to leave open the 3-point line. But in terms of 3-pointers, I think we could have done better at the end, towards the end of the game. They really hurt us, almost getting back into the game, making threes. So we just have to be ready. We have to be locked in for anything and everything.
And without reaching the floor, your role became more important. Do you feel it?
A little bit. On the court, I feel like, obviously I'm not bringing the ball up the court, but I still have to create some action to get us moving. And a little bit off the court, we all have to come together to bring that extra leadership that we're missing from Ricky.
Thank you. Happy 2022, man.
Thank you.
Christoph.
Hey, Jarrett, Chrysostaltes SDNA Greece, congratulations on the win. How important for you guys is to take that momentum of that win and the way that you won tonight? How important is to bring that momentum to the next games?
Huge. We've been on a little skid. It's kind of been a little bad luck going our ways, injuries, coronavirus, just all of that. But it's really important for us to get on track, especially defensively. I think this was huge to get us in our groove defensively, learning how to defend, how the Cavs defend, not how we played last game, how we defended last game.
And what did you see from Kevin Pangos tonight? And how helped your game his presence?
It was huge tonight. Me and Kevin actually talked before the game. Like, we stood aside for a little bit, talked about how we're going to get everybody moving again, how we're going to get back to our usual flow of offense, and just get everybody touches, try to get everybody involved. And I think that went a long way tonight.
Lamar, we always talk about next man up. And I know you've been around this team and trying to be there. Just what does it mean when that next man up is you and you know that Isaac's out and you may have to play the whole second half?
Yeah, I think that's just been something that you've seen consistently throughout the year. When guys go down, guys are ready to step up. And I think, that goes into, everybody's, own preparation, just staying ready, staying prepared. I know that's kind of been my mindset with, just up and down. My role's been kind of up and down this year. So my main focus is staying ready for my opportunity and, just giving the team everything that I have.
What does it mean when you get that opportunity that you can help the team get a victory like you did tonight?
It definitely feels good to know, I can help contribute and, that guys trust me and coach trusts me in those moments. So I don't take that lightly, but we want to keep going, keep plugging away, keep racking up these wins.
You guys have been about scrap and barking and dogs and everything else.
Yeah.
What does that mean on a night like tonight when you guys needed it?
Yeah, I think the dogs definitely came out today. I feel like, we scrapped for that win. They're a tough and physical team, and we had to, excel that. So, and I think we did tonight. So, that's definitely something that we preach and, we hang our hats on, just being those dogs every night.
Kelsey Rose with The Athletic. Lamar, what is that process though for you to stay ready, like, and just whenever your number is called? Like, is it a mentality thing? Is it like a process, like a physical process that you go
Yeah.
through? Like, what is that process like?
I would say it's definitely mental. You know, just preparing and not even knowing how much you're going to play or if you'll play at all, but just preparing every day like you're going to play 40 minutes. I would say, and in terms of just physical, just keep your body fresh, keep your body right, staying ready. You know, consistently staying in the gym, no matter what the playing time looks like, is something I have and the rest of my teammates have really bought into. So I would say, you know, that's really it.
And Jamie has talked about in different moments throughout the season your defensive presence and
Yeah.
that effort. What I guess is your mindset there? Like, are you more a defensive minded person, and that's kind of your approach when you are out on the floor?
Yeah, just be a dog. That's what I want to do. Just be a dog. Make it tough for whoever I'm guarding, and you know, try to bring that energy and get my teammates going and bought into the defensive end. But that's what it really is. Just for me, just be a dog.
Christoph.
Hello, Lamar. Chris Salas, DNA Greece. Hope you're doing well. How enjoy to play the game with teammates like Kevin Love, Evan, Laurie Markkinen, and how important for you is this situation to maximize your effort and be so productive coming off the bench?
I mean, playing with this team has been so much fun. I mean, K Love has been great for us. You know, we go out to dinner. You know, he really, you know, shares stories with us. He's been so involved in helping everybody just feel comfortable, and he doesn't treat anybody different. So K Love's been great. Evan's great. He's a superstar like in the making. So it's definitely just an exciting team, a very close-knit team. And in terms of me just coming in and playing, I'm sorry, can you repeat the second question again? It was a long question.
How important is to maximize your effort and be so productive coming off the bench, that situation?
Yeah, I think, you know, that's just my role. You know, that's what I want to come in and do, and bring that energy and bring that toughness every single night, and just control what I can control. I can't control if I'm going to, you know, score 15 every night, but I know I can control coming in and just having an impact on defense and giving out that energy and effort.